Yeah, this game has a lot of fun with names. So buckle up.
Wow. Okay.
God.
Psyduck.
I'm gonna have to pass for both.
You don't have to pass
Fuck
both?
Psyduck. No.
Damn.
Pass.
Fuck.
Whoa,
That was
what's
vitriol.
the disdain?
I hate
Hello. Change of scenery. Really fast. Our darling dill pickle isn't feeling too good, so we're going to continue this night of streaming with a prelude to a game we recently played on this channel called Backbone. It was a post-noir kind of post-apocalyptic kind of story where you played a raccoon detective trying to figure out why people were missing, and the story goes in a direction that's bonkers, and I honestly think it's one of the it's a great game. I had a great fun time with it, honestly. And I saw that they had a prequel coming out this year or next year, I think, and they made a demo for it, so we're gonna see what the demo's like, just cause. And Serenity's never seen this because they weren't here for this chronicle, so this will be the first time into the Backbone world. But me and Andre played this, and along with Dylan, and we're gonna see what this story entails, or at least what this demo entails, shall we? Initial thoughts when you see the screen, Serenity.
Initial thoughts. I love them all. They look very soft. I don't know. I don't know anything about this game. I just know you all had fun with it. I like the art style, so I'm just really excited to see what story kind of comes along.
Yes. All right. There you go. We'll just go straight into a new game. Speaking of children characters, who wants to be a little girl?
I can do it.
Sure.
Grandpa?
Do you want to be Clarence? Because I know that Howard's gonna be in this game.
Yes. So I will be Clarence.
Okay.
What is it, Clarissa? What do you want to choose, Serenity? This is your choice.
What were you thinking of?
Me? Thinking of something? No. I was just enjoying the weather is all. I don't go out for walks as much as I used to, you see. What's your choice, Serenity?
I'm thinking.
You were the narrator of this story.
Oh God, fuck. Let's go with number 1. I was thinking of the Goosers. Did you see them, Grandpa?
The geezers. Of course, what about them?
There are so many. What are they doing?
They're looking for food. They're always hungry, you see. That's all the waddling they do.
Yeah, let's go with number 2. How come they're out on the street, Grandpa? Don't they have houses to go to?
I don't think so. Geezers are interesting creatures. They're not like us, not quite. But they still have instinct. They're not stupid, not at all.
I think they look stupid.
Who knows, Carissa? Maybe they think we look stupid too.
Number 2. Yeah, and maybe they'll come sit with us.
Would you want all those geezers around with their honking and pecking?
I don't mind it. I'm used to loud noises.
You may be, Bella, but I'm much too old for it. I enjoy my peace and quiet, especially on beautiful days like this. Nice, worryless, and slow.
What's so nice about slow days?
Maybe I'm just getting too old, but it feels like the days pass so quickly now. Yesterday already seems like a week ago.
That's not how it works, Grandpa.
Well, if it isn't, it certainly seems like it. One day you'll wake up and you'll be all grown, just like your grandfather.
Not. I'll need to become really big. It's important. It's an important thing to be.
Ah, if you're strong, it doesn't matter how big you are. A lot of the strongest people I know are the smallest.
Like who?
Like you and many others too, of course. You don't know them.
Are they as cool as me?
I don't think so, Clarissa.
I knew it.
Come end of fall, the wind will grow, then twisting branches cups the snow. But spring will free what cold held dear. Give away for one more year.
What was that, Grandpa? It was pretty.
A poem, Clarissa. One I remembered just now. I read it a long time ago, but it appears it stuck with me.
And what made you think of it?
The years passing by, Bella. Time itself, I suppose. Tell me, what will you be when you're older? Who do you want to be?
Who do we want to be?
Who do we want to be? This is up to you.
This is all no.
It's up to you. It's especially good because you don't know who Clarissa is.
I don't. I also don't know the traits very well.
And I don't know them either. So we're all going.
Oh, these are new.
These are all going
Okay.
in blind. These are new for us as well.
Let's go with cunning. I want to be really smart, really clever.
Parents won't forget that. Well, I'd say you're halfway there already.
There's no halfway, Grandpa. You can never get smart enough.
See, you're already more clever than your old grandpa.
I think you're smart in a grandpa kind of way. I want to be smart like that too.
Well, whatever you do, Clarissa, don't forget that being smart isn't everything. Knowing things and being right is no substitute for being kind. Your father, well, some people tend to forget that.
I won't. Hey, Grandpa, I love you.
I love you too, Clarissa Bella. I couldn't ask for a better grandchild. Now, come on. I think it's time for dinner, shall we?
Okay.
Tales. Backbone Preludes. What an interesting opening.
Mm-hmm.
Nice insight into Clarissa's life.
I'm really interested because you both know. Oh, okay.
That's her.
That's Clarissa. You aspire to be cunning when you grow up. There's Eli. There's Renee. There's Howard. There's Clarissa.
Okay.
Aspire to be cunning when you grow up. Eh.
I really like the pixel art in this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, yeah. Wisconsin.
Do one of you want to take this?
I mean, I'm. This is Howard.
Oh, this is Howard. Oh, okay.
Because this is Howard. So.
Yo, hey there. Oh, fresh face. You here to study? You're new, right? I never forget a face.
I'm Howard. It's nice to meet you.
Well, howdy, Howard. It's so nice to meet you. I'm Wisconsin, and I'll be your resident assistant and your best friend too, if you want one.
Resident assistant?
I keep things pretty smoothly in the dorms, like your dorm boss. but a fun boss. I also organize fun activities. You know, like a boss.
Cool. Can you tell me where my room? Can you tell me where my room is so I can put this box down first?
Not just yet.
Why not?
You see, I like to start things off fun with new students.
Which means?
A scavenger hunt.
But why though?
Okay.
It's fun. It lets us get to know each other and have fun on campus. You know, like friends.
All right, sure.
Yay! All right then. I have 2 things somewhere in this hallway. One of them's blue, and the other is new.
Blue and new? No other clues?
You're right. It doesn't have to be those things I've hidden. You could be creative too.
All right, let's give it a shot. All right.
All right, Bucko.
This sucks. I gotta carry this fucking box. Check under the bench. A blue piece of paper that says, "You found me." Don't know what I expected. Jesus Christ, Wisconsin. Anything over here? Nope.
This is a fancy ass little hall.
This is college, and this is fancy as fuck.
This is a fancy dorm.
Yeah, this is a fancy ass. This is expensive dorm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Enter hallway. Statue. Thaddeus Rock, philanthropist and patron of the arts. Never heard of him.
Is he a gorilla?
Yes.
He an ape?
He's an ape.
In the last game, there's a lot of stuff about the apes being like the top of society.
Yeah. And
Okay.
it's like, and the kind of animal you are is the kind of treatment you get in society as well.
Okay, where do raccoons kind of sit? Are they lower?
Well,
They're pretty low.
what are raccoons normally known as?
Okay, so it's basically racially profiled.
Pretty much.
Okay, got it.
Let's see a bunch of notes and notices. Let's see. For sale, history textbooks never opened. Looking for a roommate, girl, girl preferably. Ask for Freya. Be cute.
I think it's Freya.
Freya, yeah.
Yeah.
A print club is looking for a new member. Ask for, looks like they ran out of space. Ironic. Reminder that lights go out at 10, and so should your speakers. Please, Wisconsin. To the person who ate my nuts after I left them on the cloakroom counter, call me.
Oh. Ooh.
Thaddeus Cock, faculty of farts. It's good writing. I'm looking for people to play tennis with. Ask for Dingo McCrank.
What a name.
Don't stay after class with Professor Coolidge. He will tell you about his miniature house models, and you will not like it. This one is about just about buried under the others. Please refrain from leaving childish notes or messages on the notice board, faculty. Looks like a bunch of notices. Yeah, same. Okay. Anything in there? Nope. Nice coat. Looks fairly new to me.
I'll just take that.
I'll just snatch it up. I think that I see today's paper in there. That counts, right? Now back to Wisconsin.
Back to the old dusty trail.
On the
On the road again.
I can't wait to be on the road again.
So these
this
are...
just makes me really want to play Humblewood, just so bad.
Yes, I can get that. Hey, Wisconsin.
Howdy, Howard. How's the scavenger hunt going? Pretty fun, huh? Did you find something both blue and something new?
I did.
Oh, yay! I saw you find them actually, but I didn't want to spoil your fun.
Good on you for organizing fun activities, Wisconsin.
Aw, shucks. Thanks, Howard. Now I bet you want to get to your room, right? It's the one at the end of at the end of the hall, 304.
God damn it! Finally, thank you. I'll see you later, man.
Sounds good. Oh, and your roommate is already there, so don't be surprised if you see a stranger in your room.
Bye, Wisconsin. Holy shit.
Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
And we're walking.
Oh God, no. I'm leaving. I'm out this bitch.
Dylan did a very spooky voice for one of the characters in the last game.
Yes, it's the way that I figured
The
out.
one.
It's like a tour guide's voice, but the tour guide sounds like a robot kind of person.
Yeah, you had him do it for me, and
Yes.
it was good. It was really good.
Yeah, and it made me realize why people don't like the Uncanny Valley, essentially. Not visually. For people, it's usually visual, but for me, it's audio. So,
That's fair.
yeah. I discovered that thanks to Dylan. So. Hey, Larry. Oh, this is Larry. Oh, shit.
Oh shit. Oh hey,
Hey.
that box looks heavy.
Yep.
Cool. Do you want to like put it down or something?
Nah, I'm good. I'm just like working on my body strength right now.
Cool. Well, when you're done working out, take a bunk and put it down there. All right?
Yeah, sure. Got these lights on, working in the dark. Plenty of space back there. You know, once you get rid of all the trash. Gross. Good thing this thing's empty, Jesus. Let's just close that. Our fridge just has a mysterious stain on it. Cool.
Gross.
Gross. Bunk beds. 2 beds are just about the same size, but you can tell the mattress is somewhat indented on the top bunk. The lower one is flat and seemingly thinner. I'll take the bottom bunk. You comfortably begin to shuffle your possessions onto the lower mattress, which in turn cushions the weight gently.
Bottom bunk, huh? Perfect. I already had my heart set on the top bunk.
I figured, so you can have it. Name's Howard.
Larry. Appreciate it, Howard. Well, thoughts so far?
On what?
University. The dorm, everything. Oh, did you meet Wisconsin in the hall?
Yeah, he had some activities planned.
Oh, the scavenger hunt, huh? How was it?
It was alright, it didn't take long.
It was pretty easy, wasn't it? Breeze through it. Then again, I wasn't carrying a big box when I got here.
Lucky you.
Lucky me indeed. Alright, man. Say about Howard.
Like what?
I don't know, man. How'd you come here? What are you studying?
Oh, I'm majoring in photography.
No kidding. That's cool, man. Do you have a camera?
Barely. I was hoping to borrow a better one from the university.
I'm sure they can set you up, man. So why photography?
That's my choice. Interesting.
What do you think is the most Howard?
Most Howard, let's see. I'm feeling sarcastic is the one that's most Howard.
That too.
I think
Howard seems more sarcastic than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easier than painting.
Ha! I'm sure it is. Either way, I can do neither. You'll have to take pictures of our room on campus. Oh man, this is gonna be great, Howie.
Howie?
Yeah, do people not call you that? Can't imagine they call you Howard. Right?
Oh yeah, tons of people call me Howie.
There you go then. Hey, Howie and Larry.
Howie and Larry.
Fuck yeah. Howie and Larry. Roommates extraordinaire.
So what are you studying?
Me? You know what? Make a guess. Bet you can't figure it out.
Alright, what are the stakes?
Have you had lunch yet? I'm starving. There's a place around the corner here on campus that I want to try. You guess my major, and I'm paying. You don't, you pay. Deal?
Deal.
Sweet, go.
Just like that. I don't get to narrow it down.
All right, sure. You can ask one question. Nothing too direct, though.
These are all like direct questions. Like these are all questions you can go, yeah, I work my hands, I write things. Or what's your major is the direct question. But I feel like that's also the sarcastic answer.
Yeah.
What's your major?
Dude.
You're right. Doing something old, something new.
Old, definitely. All right, what's your guess?
You're studying theory.
Theory of what exactly?
Contemporary arts.
Nah, that's too modern for me, dude.
Damn it. Tell me then, what do you study?
Classical arts, man. What, I don't look the type?
You look like Larry.
I look like someone who's about to be treated to lunch. You good to go?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
All right, let's get going. Neato.
You know, you chose to be sarcastic. Wow, well done.
No, it's Renee.
It's Renee, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh.
That
was, of course, Stepping Eye by Bro, though. This marks a 10-63 at the top of the charts. Stellar stuff. Now, before this DJ signs off for the day, it's time for today's stories. Oh, shit. Cash's fourth Minister of Science announced today that he would be stepping down from his position after 15 years of service. In a press release, he stated that he was dissatisfied with the work he had done for the past few years and was looking forward to his retirement.
Do you guys want me to do this one?
Sure.
It's up to you. It's up to you guys.
Okay.
What kind of character is this? What's my motivation?
Well, in the original, in the first game, they were kind of our not our femme fatale, but they were our basically our love interests. They were very like sultry in their way of speaking. Well, Dylan made them sultry, kind of sultry.
Well,
Also,
I will make it sultry until we play this and Dylan comes back.
Yes.
Also, she very much was interested in study of power.
Yes, she's a writer.
Got it. Sounds good. Perfect. Time for a change of careers, Renee.
A successor is currently being chosen, and a press release from the headquarters of the ministry, Science City, stated that a suitable candidate will be announced within the next week.
Keep listening.
In other news, locals in West End are still railing for the fire that ravaged an entire tenant block last week.
Ravaged is right. I went there. There was nothing left but rubble.
The fire, which claimed a number of lives, has been reported as an unfortunate accident as a result of a gas leak. The police department has since stated that they will be investigating other at-risk buildings in the area for similar issues, asking citizens to cooperate.
Nothing new then. I'll have a go over my files again.
Our thoughts and prayers are with the unfortunate souls lost in the fire. That's all for today. This has been Middays with Madison, and next up is Guts and the Steelers with Old Blue.
Enough.
Oh, I can't read that. Hold on. I need glasses. Come on, Renee. The article is waiting for you in your office. Time to get to work.
I'm trying to. There we go. Ooh, fancy. Oh, she's got several lights in this place. It's in our kitchen.
I'll dust off the goddess later. Maybe show the shepherd some love too.
That's okay. Go.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, the shepherd's like a deity.
Oh, okay. So she's religious.
Mm. Lots more interactables than this time around.
Mm-hmm.
I should wrap things as soon as I can. It's too beautiful outside to stay in the office all day.
So she got a greenhouse and in her apartment. Wow, that's expensive.
That's pretty nice.
I like that's just in the middle of it. Joke's on you, Lucas. I can't clean your office if you always keep the door locked.
It's over here.
Okay. Back when we moved in, I used to write here. The table still has dents from where the typewriter used to be.
Ooh,
What the fuck?
you get to organize the shelf.
Oh my god, you get to organize it?
Looks like you need some sunlight, baby. You and me both.
Where should I put it? Where do you want me to put it?
Me?
Yeah,
It's your house.
it's your house.
Apartment.
Middle shelf.
Middle shelf where?
Frontish.
Frontish. This is as frontish as I can get. Other side
Then
of this.
that's totally good.
Boom.
Okay, and that's a bowling tournament. I would put it up next to the other trophy.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right. It's an award for her journalism.
Top. That's where I'm seeing awards going. So.
Yeah. Camera.
Can we get to the other things first to see if there's anything more important?
Sure.
I don't even know if this actually matters.
Got more plants?
Put it next to on the other side. Yeah.
There you go. Decorative teapot.
Bottom.
Bottom center? Bottom where?
Bottom wherever.
There you go. Seashell.
You could put it on the bottom as well, like near the teapot ish. I think everything else is gonna go on the bottom shelf.
Now right there.
Yeah, that works.
And books.
Yeah, bottom shelf on the other side.
Right there.
Yeah.
And the camera. You don't want to cover the teapot, dude, or you want to cover the books?
The books.
There you go. Perfect. And it's arranged how you arranged it. Look
No,
at
it's not.
That's not. They lied.
It
It's a
doesn't even
bunch. It's a bunch of
matter.
lies. Tails.
Okay.
How dare you lie to us?
I had meticulous meaning for where I put everything.
Of
that's
course you
why.
did. I believe every word of that. Let's go to your
They
office.
betray the essence of video games.
Lizard.
Oh, you got a big old lizard. Look at that. They're like-
Look at that iguana.
So in this world, because like all mammal species are like anthropomorphic, all pets are like reptiles.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I love that. Look at this little iguana. Oh right, he was in the middle of organizing the shelves here. Shouldn't take long.
Also, he's super big compared to you.
That's how big iguanas like. Well, that's a small iguana still for a
Damn.
green iguana. That terrarium is way too fucking small though.
Yes, it is. Hey, terrarium.
We get to feed the baby,
Mhm.
Lizzie.
Feed baby.
Baby feet.
They've consumed.
Feed again, cause cute baby.
They are munching.
Already. All right,
Okay.
just gonna
Full
leave that.
already? All right, I'll just leave that there for you, okay?
Bye. Organize shelves. Look at our computer, our typewriter.
Okay. It's easier to work on the terminal, but I do miss the way the typewriter feels. Don't worry, old friend. I'll come back to you eventually. I think I want to sort out the office shelves before I get back to work. Helps me focus. Okay, now that we're organizing the shelf together, let's do it together.
Do it together.
Yes, please.
All right.
Let's see if it fucking matters.
Let's see if it fucking matters.
I don't know if it matters.
I'm gonna put this picture up here.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
Gastown at night. Took this one when we started dating.
Red pagodas. I put this. Okay, there. I'm gonna put this right there.
Nothing but old article clippings in this one. I think this is one of Lucas's albums. Not sure why it's in here. Looks like I got the apartment to myself for another couple of hours. Shiny.
There it is. No. Barely matter.
There. Much better. Nope, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Lies. Messages. Renee, been getting a lot of great feedback on the piece you wrote about the Gastown geezers. Also, I should say, geezers are geese. They're birds. Birds here in this world are actual birds. But they're also like their own like peoples. Like they're birds, but they're people or treated as such.
Okay.
So they're just aviary in nature.
Got it.
I'm getting great feedback on the piece you wrote about the Gastown geezers. Really fun and colorful stuff. Keep it up and you'll be a regular on features in no time. Now for a grim change of pace, Bukowski's off this week, so I'm gonna need you to work on the follow-up piece about the fire on the West End. There's apparently some similar developments and residents are worried about a repeat, so I'm getting told to run something that will help settle those concerns. I've attached some public reports and the first notice we ran on it. Look into what happened and see if there's some way you can spin this into seeming more like a rare accident than serious fire threat. Oh, and I skimmed the reports and it sounds like the guy was messing around with stuff he didn't understand. This might be your angle. Either way, let's see if we can quell this fire hazard hysteria so we can get back to what you really do best.
As far as editors go, he's not the worst. I should try to wrap this up today. The faster I work, the more lenient he'll be with edits.
Renee, I know you want to keep looking into the fire case, but we have to run something soon. You're not a detective, you're a writer. Leave solving crimes to the police. The only reason I keep letting you work on it for so long is because your other write-ups are stellar. But if you keep going like this, we'll be pushing the boundaries of what news is. And I mean that in a sense of being late to the party. Life's too short to be a perfectionist. Please have something for me by Wednesday. Wesley. It's you again.
Poor Lucas still hasn't figured out terminals. It's more charming if he doesn't.
Hey, Sugar. Finally got a terminal set up at my desk. Hope you get this. I don't know how you write so fast on these. Paperwork is going to be a nightmare. I love you. Smooch. Lucas. Interesting. Fire case. Here it is, but don't get your hopes up. Sorry for the wait on this. Scene statements are usually not for the public to see, so they had to strike a lot of it to protect the lives of the officers. Hopefully, this will put your worries to rest a bit. Love you, Lucas.
Yeah, there we go. Redacted.
Jack Huey?
Yeah.
The time 12:15, date 1:35:04:23, location West End, 44 2nd Street. Currency report. Suspect's apartment is small, maybe 500 square feet, in poor taste. Living conditions are working class, typical of West End. Hallway entry, wallpapers coming off the ceiling. Body was found close to the door. Mackenzie arrived at the same time as me and inspected the body while I had a look around.
I did?
Didn't take long. The suspect had 3 bullet wounds, one in the abdomen, one in the torso, and one in the neck. This one in the neck was particularly gruesome, but Mackenzie's initial conclusion was that the suspect bled out. Must have taken, and
you'll have the statement of redacted.
Oh, redacted.
Maybe we can. Hold on, let's see. Should be able to. Yes. It's good. There, give the full thing. There you go. There you go, Andre.
Body was found close to the door. Mackenzie arrived at the same time as me and inspected the body while I had a look around. Didn't take long. The suspect had 3 bullet wounds, one in the abdomen, one in the torso, and one in the neck. The one in the neck was particularly gruesome, but Mackenzie's initial conclusion was that... Oh, I already read that.
Yeah.
Mustn't have taken too long on account of all the wounds. I'm guessing this is...
Giannopolis.
Yeah. I was going to say giant octopus. Wouldn't be required too much of an autopsy.
Yes.
The suspect was wearing pants and suspenders, but no shirt. Body stained with blood, but there's a fine dusting over the upper torso. Mackenzie tells me it's soot, and I can't argue. The head is similarly blackened by soot or redacted, but it looks like the suspect made an effort to wipe it off. Top left shoulder looks like it has a burn mark because he confirms it, saying it's very recent, probably today. Off to the side of the body is a tire iron, all rusted. Some of the suspect's blood is pooled onto it, but no splatter. Kitchen is a mess. More soot, more ash, and a large amount of redacted, hovering near the top of the ceiling, making it hard to breathe. Lingering smell of redacted, most likely from stove. There's footprints of soot leading out to the kitchen, but none leading in. Tools are scattered around the open, the hatch of which has been screwed off. This is where most of the damage is. We've opened some windows on our way out, but it's going to take a long time before they get the smell of redacted out of here. Rest of the apartment is not noteworthy. Small bedroom, almost entirely covered by the bed. Kitchen, table, and chairs moved to the side of the hall. Bathroom, small and cramped. Nothing of interest in here except the body and the kitchen, both of which appeared like closed cases. I saw nothing that would have implied that the apartment was a fire hazard, and to the best of my knowledge, resolved the situation to the best of my ability.
All right. No reports.
The department 02. At 11:02 on the 4/23rd, on 4th month 23rd day, I'm assuming. City police dispatch received an emergency call from the tenant on the 3rd floor in the tenement block in West End, citing domestic altercations as the cause of concern, additionally mentioning having noticed smoke from the downstairs apartments, the home of Stone, Castor and Rowe, Ileana. Castor,
Yeah, Stone,
and
Castor.
Rowe, Ileana.
Mm-hmm.
2 officers, including myself, were dispatched and arrived at the scene around 11:42. Upon arrival, Stone acted with hostility and refused the officer's entry into his home. After hearing sounds of distress from inside the... Where did I just...
It's the second paragraph.
Inside the apartment, officer redacted and I raced the door to the apartment. Stone was wearing only pants and shoes, and his hands and face were dirtied. The apartment smelled of smoke, and there was a small amount of it still in the ceiling. Immediately upon entry, Stone began acting in a menacing manner, wielding a blunt instrument in his left hand. Rowe was acting hysterically, and all attempts to calm her were met with angry dismissal. Officer redacted drew his service weapon and asked Stone to step down. During this time, I entered the kitchen to find it in a state of disarray. The oven was open and scattered around were crude tools. The oven hatch was torn from it, and there was a strong smell of electrical and wood burn. At this point, I heard a loud yelp from the hall, followed by a gunshot. I drew my service weapon, entered the hall, and found that Officer Redacted had discharged his service weapon, hitting Stone in the abdomen. Seeing that my partner had been injured, I determined that Stone was still a threat and discharged my service weapon twice. Stone was hit in the chest both times, dropped to the ground. Rowe was in a lot of distress, lashing out in a threatening manner, and was taken into custody for impeding a police investigation. Officer Redacted placed a call to dispatch, and we remained at the scene with Rowe in custody in the patrol car. The coroner detectives arrived at 12:09. Our initial statement was taken, and the body was removed from premises. I saw nothing that would have implied the apartment was a fire hazard, and to the best of my knowledge, resolved the situation to the best of my ability.
Perfect.
ACAB! Officer Redacted was present during the testimony of Officer Redacted and confirmed the events of the report. For clarity, questions pertaining to the first time a service weapon was discharged were asked and make up a totality of his report. For further information, see number 2241. After I drew my service, Officer Redacted left to investigate the remainder of the apartment. Stone began making threats and insulting me and my partner. I asked Stone repeatedly to stand down, which he refused. Eventually, Stone charged me with a sharp object, stabbing me in my arm, and I discharged my service weapon, which hit Stone in the abdomen, causing Stone to back off a few steps. Officer Redacted entered the hall shortly after and subdued Stone further. I also don't think that would apply to the apartment. The fire hazard, to the best of my knowledge, of the situation.
This is from the fire chief.
Okay, fire chief. Location of fire, west of 42nd Street. Type of fire, house fire, injuries 14, fatalities 25,
Holy
smoke
shit.
detectors, no.
Have smoke detectors, everybody. Jesus.
Yeah, please check your smoke detectors and replace their batteries.
Yes.
At 13:45 on April 23rd, the fire department was informed of a potential fire in an apartment building at 42nd Street, West End. Firefighters deployed at 13:50 and arrived at the scene at 14:12. At an undetermined time prior to arrival, a large explosion on the second floor, later confirmed to be an ignited gas leak, exacerbated the situation, and the deployed firefighters took necessary steps to evacuate the building. After the explosion, the fire was centralized in the first and second floor, with the third in the process of being engulfed. The fire was contained to the single building, and efforts to put out the fires went on until, was that 16:55?
Yes.
At which time it was considered mostly contained. The efforts were continued until 18:45, at which point the fire had been extinguished completely. The entire area was sectioned off, and searching for survivors and victims of the fire continued on until 1400 on the 24th, with additional damage control and section being done at 11:05 on the 25th. The area was considered completely secured, and will be opened up for demolition on the 30th.
That's quick.
Yeah.
Fire in West End claims innocent victims, West End, Wednesday 24th, by Wayne Wachowski. A fire erupted in an apartment building in West End yesterday, claiming the entire building in its wake. Although some tenants were successfully evacuated, many lives were lost during this disastrous fire. Exact number of fatalities have yet to be disclosed, as efforts are ongoing to search the remains of the building. Thanks to the city's finest, however, the fire was contained to a single building, and no further damage was done to the surrounding building.
It's good. Solid work. You can quit because that was it. Oh, keep staring at that screen like that and your eyes are going to go square. Hey, Con.
We're gonna go with driven. Hey, baby, give me just 1 second, okay? Girl.
Take your time, take your time. We've been at the terminal all day?
Yeah.
Are you getting anywhere?
It's a lot. I need a corkboard.
Ha! It's funny. That's what she uses in the game, in the first game.
I love that. Good.
A lot? Oh, you're looking into the West End fire. Still? Did that report I sent you help?
It did.
Yeah? Well, how's your investigation going? Didn't you say your edit guy was asking for it earlier?
Investigation's slow. I can't help but feel I'm missing a lot.
Well, walk me through it. Let's see if we can figure it out together.
Sure, where do I start?
Alright, let's start at the beginning. Tell me about the fire. There were 2 calls about it, right? Where did it start?
I need your help for this because I definitely was listening, but I don't remember all the specifics.
You can open the terminal, it's fine.
Great.
So we know the 2 calls are the domestic violence case where he got shot and the fire, right? Fire case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are two fires, or 2 reports rather, and then it was the fire station briefing itself. So not sure, or in Stone's apartment. What do we think? Because we don't know exactly where the fire started, but we do know what the cause was of it.
Yeah.
So what do you want to go with, Ray? Up to you.
I I'd like to say number 1. Not sure. Somewhere below the 3rd floor.
Somewhere before the 3rd floor. How do you know? And we do know that the first call did come from someone on the 3rd floor.
Yeah. So number 2. The first call came from someone on the 3rd floor and mentioned smoke from a downstairs apartment.
Lucas sees your point. Right, so by process of elimination, I follow. It's not exactly precise, is it?
It's important still. Let's keep it in mind.
All right. And when did the fire start? Let's check the terminal. Fire case. At 13:45 on April 23rd, fire department was informed of a potential fire. Firefighters were deployed at 13:50 and arrived at the scene at 14:12. So
that's 1:45.
Yeah. So then, cute. 1:45.
Before the second call at 1:45.
And how do we know that again? Cops didn't see.
Yeah, I was gonna say the cops didn't see a fire. The firefighters did.
Lucas, here's your point. Fair enough. All right. At least we have a general time frame from when the fire started. Anything else that comes to mind?
There was one thing.
Yeah?
I'm trying to. Which one do we want?
There is no record of who made the second call.
Yeah.
The first emergency made mention of smoke, but no cop showed up. These are all facts. These are all true facts that happened. So you can say any of them, really. So it's up to you, Serenity.
I'm gonna say the third one.
Third one.
Yeah. The cops saw signs of a fire, but didn't alert the fire department.
Signs of a past fire, right? If there are no flames and no cause of alarm, why would they have to call it in?
I'm guessing they just wanted to be out of there quick.
Anything else?
Let's just do all of them then.
Yeah, sure.
The first emergency call made mention of smoke, but only cops showed up.
I'm not entirely sure how they phrased it, but maybe they focused on something else during the call. Besides, it's not uncommon for us to be sent out to deal with small fires every once in a while.
I wish they just hadn't sent a couple of cops over.
Anything else?
There are no records of who made the second call.
We usually don't admit that. Maybe it was done from a payphone or something. Anonymously?
But why would someone report a fire anonymously, though?
Anything else?
All the police reports have the same passage at the end.
I know that looks weird, but I'm pretty sure that's standard procedure. There's usually large legal jargon that needs to be added to statements to cover all bases.
Didn't sound like jargon to me.
Anything else?
That's all. Let's move on.
Okay. I know you're interested in this part, so let's go over it. Tell me about when the cops showed up.
Stone didn't want to let them in.
That's usually the case. No one likes having cops to show up uninvited, much less having them enter their homes. Was there any reason the cops, for the officers to be suspicious?
They had heard the voice, right?
Well, he was like super antagonistic, remember?
Okay, then Stone was being antagonistic.
Like I said, Renee, most people are a little wary of the police showing up. It makes them worry they've done something wrong. And if they have, they tend to be pretty worked up.
I suppose so.
It's not much in the way of evidence, but if someone really confrontational, there's usually something up. All right, go on. Then what?
The cops get inside.
And then how they enter? You remember?
My brain is shutting down.
Let's see. I think they forced it open, right?
Yeah, they broke it in.
Yeah.
Forced him? That sounds strange. Are you sure that you're remembering that right?
That's what they fucking wrote, my guy.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past them.
Come on, Renee. If there's any reason to get in, they had to somehow. Protocol is usually to breach the door, though. How did Stone react to this?
Let's check the notes.
Let's check the notes. What did Stone do? Upon arrival, acted with hostility.
Stone acted with hostility and refused. Okay, breach was wearing. Acting in a menacing manner, wielding a blunt instrument, and acting hysterical.
Yeah, so he was going nuts. He was hostile.
He was hostile.
Checks out. In what way?
Technically it's like 2 or 3, but I think it's mainly 3. Right?
I mean, he technically threatened them with a weapon. He was waving a weapon in their faces.
Technically, it would be. It results in both, but yeah, he threatened them.
He threatened them. Did the report state how?
He was wielding a weapon.
That certainly gives them a reason to draw on him. Fortunate as it is. Then what?
That's when they investigated the kitchen. Right? Because they didn't draw till later.
Yeah. Oh, right. I think I remember this part. The first officer goes into the kitchen, hears a yell, and comes back. Do we know precisely what happened in the hall during that time?
Stone attacked the second officer.
Right. Does the report specifically tell you how?
I don't.
Are we going ACAB or are we going...
Go ACAB. Why the fuck not?
Cop pushed him over the edge.
And he lunged.
The officer did? How?
The two of them had a standoff. I'm sure the cop struck first.
Based on what? I'm sorry, Renee, but you can't just make accusations based on assumptions and gut feelings. Is there any indication of that in the report?
That's the thing, Lucas. I don't trust the reports.
You don't trust the reports, Renee. Those were made under oath. The cross-reference, double-checked. Why don't you trust them?
What do you mean? Why? Haven't I given you enough reason already?
Lucas understands what you're getting at, but isn't completely convinced. Get what you're saying, I really do. Some of this doesn't check out. I still don't think you should be jumping to conclusions.
You can tell something's up, though, can't you?
Renee, I think it's mistakes more than anything. Messy paperwork that's making situations seem more suspicious than it is.
There must be something we're missing.
I don't know how much more there might be, Renee. I certainly can't ask for more files without good reason. I hate to break it to you, but what you've got might just be all you're getting.
Then I'll go looking for it myself.
All right, well, I'll help when I can. Just don't get your hopes up too much, all right? For now, how about dinner? I'll order us something.
Sure, sounds good.
I'll get you those noodles you like, all right? Finish up with the terminal. I'll go make the call. Love you, honey.
I love those noodles.
Damn.
Did not say I love you.
Damn.
Well, that's how she was acting earlier.
Mhm.
So I imagine she's...
Renee.
I was so investigative.
Ooh, you got two of them.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh shit, we could get 2?
Yeah, you got 2 in that choice. You're focused on your driven focus side. You managed to convince Lucas that some of your concerns regarding him were founded. Cool. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow. It's the outside.
This is the outside. They live in a walled community and they don't know what's on the outside.
Oh shit.
So this is the first time we're seeing a character outside of the walls.
August 14th. Still alive, believe it or not. No signs of radiation poisoning in either of us.
We've still yet to endure one of those deadly gas storms that are supposed to plague the wastes on a daily basis.
What do you think, Andre?
That's interesting. I'm beginning to think the dangers have been overblown. To be fair, that's to be expected. According to Jorge, no Team HQ sent outside of the wall have ever returned, which means our research on the area is extremely limited. It also means we're going to be pioneers, even if we return empty-handed. Sun's been harsh lately. It's been a chore to get any done work during the day. It's been almost 6 months, and the climate is starting to get to me. We got here early spring, and back then the temperatures were more bearable. I'm worried about winter. We're not equipped for that. We're out here until we get results, whatever that means. There's too much we don't know. They didn't give us much during our briefing. Just a mountain of gear, some coordinates, and an instruction to dig. Still no idea what they're expecting us to find. Whatever it is, Jorge's eager to dig it up. He's out there right now. Today's the day, he told me this morning. He's been saying that all week. I'm not used to him being that optimistic. I doubt Jorge and I would have given each other the time of day outside of work, but I'm grateful to have his expertise. His paranoia, on the other hand, I could do without. Progress aside, the past few days have been strange. Jorge mentioned the low hum from the dig site. We've both been feeling unexplainably easy.
What trait you going for?
I think... Ooh, I don't... We haven't met this character, have we?
No, this is a totally new character.
This is a totally new character, so I get to just choose.
You get to be...
You get to be and do.
Oh my god. I get to be the captain of my own ship.
I was gonna say, this is your type of character too, so.
The wasteland is supposed to be riddled with radiation. I'm surprised we're alive, to be honest.
Cynic. Ooh. Eli will be more cynical from now on.
I've even thought about just bailing and heading back to the city. But hiking through the desert is a death sentence. I swear, it's like they put no thought into this deployment. The equipment they gave us is so general, it's left us prepared for everything and nothing at the same time. It makes no sense. I've been thinking a lot about this lately. Cram boxes upon boxes of expensive lab tech into a truck, and drive it out to the wasteland, and dump all of it along with 2 scientists. And then, nothing. A single radio call every week. That's it. Whatever it is they're interested in us finding, that's the extent of it. Somewhere back in the city, there's a checklist of what was sent there. I would be surprised if me and Jorge are listed alongside the equipment. If that. I need to stop focusing on the negative. I almost forgot. I had to look at some of my previous journal entries today.
Ooh, you get specific things for the choices you made.
I hate reading my old notes. So many false and hazy conclusions. I know it's part of the process, but it's exhausting to go through. Part of me wants to get rid of everything I've ever written. At least then I'd be the best version of myself I could be. I can't just erase anything I've ever said or done, though. As much as I'd like to.
What have you done, Eli?
Suddenly, a shiver rubs up your spine and you press the pen firmly against the journal page. Somewhere outside of the tent, you can swear you can hear Jorge calling out for you. Jorge? You say something? There's another scream, more desperate this time. He sounds distressed.
Get up!
Now go! Jorge! What's going on?
Do we hurry?
I wish Jorge would tie up this side of the tent. I'd offered to do it, but he would never agree to it. Now's probably not the time to start organizing journals.
I gotta save my friend.
Where are you, Jorge? I'm coming.
Jorge, are you alright? Jorge. Jason.
Jason.
Our tools get covered by
Jackson.
our tools get covered by dust and sand regardless of whether we pull them away or not. Sometimes I wonder why we bother. The radio hums with gentle static. This can wait. Jorge needs my help.
Our solar skills... Stills?
Stills, yeah.
Are top of the line. We haven't seen rain in weeks, but still have plenty of drinking water.
Jorge.
Jorge!
Hi.
Jorge!
Hi.
Lady soon. Our equipment will struggle. So much stuff, and yet we still don't have everything we need. I'd kill for something fresh to eat. I'd be happy to never touch a lift shovel in my life.
It's moving, Eli. It's fucking moving.
Nice to see you so animated, George. Or Jorge.
Don't just stand there. We need to deal with this so it doesn't get out. Come on, man.
What are you talking about?
There's something in the fucking pods, man. Something moving, something alive.
How did you get the... okay, all right. What do you need?
When I saw it wiggling, I panicked and doused it in cooling spray. It recoiled and retreated back into the pod. So that might do the trick. Then again, I don't want to open it up again unless we have to. We've got some containment pods packed in somewhere. Grab them as fast as you can, all right?
First things first. We need to keep that thing contained. Don't go anywhere. Some of our finds have been eerily familiar. Nothing conclusive so far, just strange. So that must be from the before time.
Yeah. I think so.
Gotta find a way to contain the creature.
Got a power walk.
Supplies, both packed and unpacked. Containment pods. I'm coming, Jorge.
I hope Jorge doesn't get killed.
Jorge!
It would be a shame if something were to have happened.
It'd be a shame if something were to happen to Jorge. Oh, nothing happened to Jorge. Cool. What the fuck are you waiting for, Eli? Hurry up.
Here, take this container.
Okay, I'm going to twist this thing open again. When I do, I'm going to need you to hold the container still. I twist, drop, you shut it. Got it?
You twist it, drop it, and I shut it. Got it.
Here goes. Better be ready. Twisting it. Now, go!
Drop the container and shut it.
There. Got it. Got it. Let me check the pressure. Good. It's in there.
You're sure? Completely contained.
Yeah, these things are state of the art. Airtight, pressure proof. You put something in here and it's never coming out unless you want it to.
So what now?
Same as always, I guess. We log it, and you should probably give HQ a call. After that, I don't know.
Oh man, I hate talking to HQ.
I'm sure the tone will be more accommodating now that we have something interesting to report.
Maybe we should hold off on telling them. I might send in someone, just steal the credit.
Wouldn't be the first time that's happened. What you're talking about is against protocol, or procedure rather. So leave me out of it.
Will do. You get some rest, alright? Wow.
Atmosphere is this game's forte.
It's so good.
Inspect the radio. This one's so impressive. Oh, go ahead.
The once so impressive HF Boone 34 you've grown so familiar with over the past few months now seems weathered, weak, and old. Behind it trails a long, rubbery tail, and next to the machine, a stack of notes and held by a paperweight.
Look at the cable.
The cable lies heavy on the ground, covered with dust. Tracing along the ground leads your gaze to the similarly dust-covered solar panel you and Jorge set up a long time ago.
Check for damage.
It'll take more than a scorching sun and a couple dust storms to dig through the vulcanized rubber.
So it's all right then.
For now.
For now. Look at that. Something that isn't completely trash.
The rear machines continues to hum with a low charge. Low tone, rather.
Look at cable again. Make a mental note to dust them off. It's a thankless job. Last time you spent half a day wiping them off, only for them to be covered the next morning. If it weren't for this discovery, it'd hardly feel worth it to wipe them off at all. I miss my office.
Good job.
Inspect the notes.
Inspecting notes.
The bundle of yellow notes is stacked as neatly as can be. You wrote some of them, Jorge some others. Another of you still written ages ago, it seems now, by someone whose name you don't recall. Look at my notes. There's not much in the way of interesting reading, frequencies, memos, notes taking during radio calls. This has become more frequent lately. The top scientists have given up on the expeditions. Yesterday I wouldn't have blamed them. Today has changed that though. Look at Jorge's notes. Many of the pages are simply numbers and doodles, but you sort through to find a few that pique your interest. Ooh. August 1st.
First contact. Series of pods, numbers, metallic covering, casing. Advice on how proceed. Ask for magazines or fucking anything.
Potential radiation, no corrosives.
The greater context of the notes is missing, but it reads high chance of radiation. Use no corrosives if need force. Careful with the pods. Nitrile gloves only.
89.45.
You recognize the numbers as a frequency, but not from whom or what. Below is a doodle of a heart, and bottom of the notes reads, P.S. Eli, if you're reading this, mind your own fucking business.
Read something else. I'm gonna remember that. Put down Jorge's notes. Leave the notes for now. Write something down in the notes. You slide the paperweight onto the desk and pick up the stubby, dull pencil. Damn, I really get to choose what I write down, huh?
Uh-huh. Lots more choices in this game, it seems like.
Memo, wipe off the solar panels. Put down pencil. Oh. You glance over briefly at the solar panels. It's about time. The word machine. Write something down in the notes. Sun is unbearable. Temperatures through the day are painfully high. It's getting hot already.
I have notes.
Oh, no, not those notes.
Oh, no, not those. 3.
Write something in the notes.
Yes.
Nothing. Ooh. August 14th, major discovery. Radio HQ. The paper rustles gently under the weight of your pencil, even more so under the gravity of the discovery you've made. Write something in the notes. Nothing out here remains except decay. The lone and level sands stretch far away. A gust of wind passes the dig site as you scribble down your thoughts. You can hear Jorge moving things around down in the pit. Alright, well. I guess that's it. Dial in a frequency. Grip grinds between the aluminum frame and the plastic dial as you begin to turn it. The dial itself has loosened slightly, having been gnawed at by the arid wasteland surrounding you. Instinctively, you recall it, HQ's frequency, 94.6.
Which one do you call?
I'm gonna dial in 89.45. The static hisses for a good minute after which distortions in coming through the waves. Tries you can't make out anything through the noise.
Ah, you tried.
Yeah. Dial 94.6. All required is a slight twist of the wrist, and the dial rotates to its usual orientation. Hissing builds up, and soon enough, a melodic beep whistles through the treble heavy speakers. That's your cue. Ooh. HQ. This is Eli of Site 06. Come in, HQ. We've got something to report. Over.
Do you want to be HQ, Serenity?
Sure. This is HQ. We read you loud and clear. What's your status? Over.
We've found something.
Copy that. Site 06. Please describe the finding.
Oh boy. Am I gonna lie?
What are we doing here?
Are you gonna lie?
I don't want to reveal the artifact so soon.
So Andre, think of the story.
I know. It's a looks like a beverage container, aluminum. Label's been worn off.
Copy that. Site 06. Please refrain from reporting non-essential findings in the future reports.
Just trying to be thorough.
Thank you for the report, 06. Carry on with your work.
Ooh.
McCall.
Ooh.
You doing a lie?
Ooh, I did a big lie. Oh baby.
Baby.
Oh.
You became a cynic, quietly bitter about your circumstances. You avoided telling HQ about the artifact for the time being. Ooh. Voice have we made? And that's it.
Is that it?
That's
wow.
it. Everyone's preludes.
That's so curious. I would definitely play Eli different next time.
Yes. I think when we go through this next time, playing it differently would be an interesting choice. Because again, Eli's the only original new character. Well, the other three are established in the story in the future. So
I think it's so interesting. Like, this is such a weird and new introduction to these characters.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, because we get to see, because you don't listen to Serenity, but like Clarissa is the daughter of a mob family, or the granddaughter of a mob. Like her family is in the mob essentially, and after our darling photographer, he becomes a private investigator.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and Renee becomes basically an author and is doing the same thing she's been trying to do, which is find the real truth.
Love that for her.
And the artifact that Eli finds is an artifact that we discover later in the first game. That does stuff.
Oh, I'm so curious.
That does stuff to us. It's very interesting. So it's cool to see how these, because we didn't even get to see Clarissa as an adult. We saw her as a little girl, so that's also interesting. Yeah. So we don't know why she became the ruthless mob boss that she is now in the first game, because she's relentless.
Oh my gosh, she's fucking cutthroat.
She's cutthroat. She's as fuck. So it's very interesting to see that.
I love that.
Yes, and we made our boy sarcastic as fuck, because that's who he is as a detective.
It feels
Oh, yeah.
accurate.
Yeah,
He's such a shithead.
he's such a shithead, and we don't know what happens to Renee's lover. Renee's lover is new. That they didn't even mention them in the first game.
Mm-mm.
So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Because something tells me that didn't work out well.
No.
Yeah.
If I had a wager,
Wager.
What would you wager?
that he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems kind of not like scapegoaty, but martyry.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy him.
he's very supportive of his love, and that's why he must die.
A little bit too defensive of the police.
Yeah. I wonder what he works as, because he's not the editor.
I thought he was a police officer.
I think he is a police officer. I think that's what that's entailing.
Yeah.
So he might become a martyr or a scapegoat or something, and that's why Renee is kind of always about trying to find the truth and the truth and the truth because of circumstances that affected her.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that was Tales of Backbone Preludes. The game comes out later, I think later in next year. So we will definitely be playing it on this channel because I'm very interested in this game's world and story.
Mm-hmm.
But for now,
I really like it.
yeah, and it's something that we can play either as 4 people or 3 people, which is really interesting to think about. So let's do some searching, shall we? Let's look for somebody to raid now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look for a raidable person. Let's see here.
Depending on what you're wanting, if you're wanting, Sweet Tea Games.
Ooh, Sweet Tea.
Yeah, go raid Sweet Tea.
Let's see if they're still online. Doesn't look like they are because I'm looking at them. Hold on, let me see.
You could always go to Total Party Chill if people want to watch a TTRPG Halloween one-shot with a giveaway.
Ooh.
They're using the Dread system.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, Sweet Tea is live. Sweet Tea is live.
Oh, let's go Sweet Tea.
Let's go Sweet Tea. I believe they're playing a one-shot where the characters are level 1 and it's a horror-themed one-shot. So their characters are really in danger of dying. It's great. Sweet Tea.
Hell yeah.
Games. Alright. As always, I am your favorite, a Fluffy Goomba. You can find me here on a variety of days, playing a variety of games with a variety of wonderful people. You can find my friends at Click Clack Snack, Clickety Clack Snack, and Andre Rivera Art, respectively. We will see you next Sunday for more Phoenix Wright, where we finally get to the real nitty gritty of the real story. No more tutorials. No more tutorials. We're good.
And a brand new character.
Two brand new characters.
Oh yeah.
Yes, roles have been switched. Prosecutors have become our counsel, and vice versa. It's gonna be great. I love your faces. Have a wonderful evening, morning, or afternoon. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Gonna start that raid, and we're gonna give them some time to just enjoy their lives and show them some love. Tell them who sent you. Yeah.